if I role model my father and I see my father get in front of these people and
Mm,
talk, and he
there
Yeah.
you go.
showed me how
Yeah.
to, hey, this is how you handle business, son. This is how I
Yeah,
do it. If
Yeah.
I had that, I would come in with a totally different confidence. Like, oh man, my dad did this, man. I got this, you know?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, it was an interview that Kurt Franklin did on the Breakfast Club, and he was talking about not having his father there. And the Breakfast Club was talking about all of these different accomplishments that Kurt Franklin has been able to, obtain and things like that. And Kurt
Hmm.
Franklin was like, man, honestly, he said I struggled with like low self-esteem and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Looking like how in the world can Kurt Franklin
Kurt Franklin. Out of
struggle
all
with
people.
low
Out of all people,
self-esteem?
Yeah.
And he credited to his father not being there. And he was like, honestly, he said, no matter what room that I'm in, I always feel like, I'm the smallest person there, or he still has low self-esteem problems no matter what room he's in. And he credited that to his father, not giving him that confidence, teaching him, developing him, building him, stuff like that. Because it's one of those things, like you said, Jimmy, like you kind of tie into your father to where it's like, I want to be like my dad. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I was
Yeah.
blessed to have my grandpa, to where it's crazy because I admired this man so much and I loved him so much to where it's like, he was a truck driver. He worked hard throughout the week. He was off on the weekends. He left out about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, got home 4, 5 o'clock in the evening. We
hmm,
had good times with him, stuff like that, to where it's like, now here I am at 26 years old. I'm a truck driver. I leave out 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm home every day, 4, 5 o'clock in the evening. I'm off on the week. It's like I can
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
myself in him. And so it's
hmm.
one of those things where you don't have a father figure, or you don't have a father to kind of show you your identity and kind of guide you and lead you, things like that. Then you left open to the rap music,
Yeah.
what society
You,
tells you what a man should look like.
Yeah.
you
Then
look to all the
you get
wrong
this
places for
prices
it.
up. Exactly.
Yeah.
So when you are 26, 27 years old and you have 4 or 5 children that you're not being a father to, or whatever the case may be, it's like, man, it's this cycle of, you don't know how to be a father. You didn't have a father. You're looking how to be a man in all the wrong places.
Yeah.
And so